My mic been muted? Oh boy, this dude's team, bro.
Thanks for joining
Bro, why
2K
is it
Sports
2K
for
audio
NBA
on,
action
bro?
this Sunday afternoon. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Ali LaForce. It's James on the wing. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Ball no good. Pass to DiVincenzo. The kick out to Conley. Back to DiVincenzo. And here's Portis. Here's Adebayo. Over Garland. DiVincenzo. Drills it from deep.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Back to Garland. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here is James. Here's Portis. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
A low-maintenance star. I mean, Harris gives you the greatness without the ego. Really a coach's dream.
James attacking. Oh, misses the dunk. And stolen by Adebayo. And it's James with the three.
What confidence from the veteran. LeBron good at realizing when to shoot the three ball.
And because of his versatility, Grant, Harris can play alongside anyone in any lineup.
Well, I agree, B.A. I mean, big wing players who can shoot have never been more valuable. Harris can stretch you out. He can go back to the basket, and he can run the floor.
Now, here is James.
76ers excellent at drawing contact. When LeBron is looking to score, he makes the D overcommit.
That free throw good from James.
At the line for the Pistons.
Both free throws good from James.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
Here's Harris. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Pass to Portis. Left side, DiVincenzo. James outside. Just 5 to shoot. Double team on James. And DiVincenzo hits from deep. DiVincenzo's got 6. And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body, Grant.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
And now the Sixers on the break. Out to Harris. Uncovered. The shot misses. And Detroit will go the other way with it. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
And the 76ers with some changes.
Substitution for your 76ers.
James outside. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Assertive play from LeBron in the paint, winning himself a high percentage look.
Drive by Walker. Shots blocked. James outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Double team on James. Oh, McGee with the block. Just 4 to shoot. Here's James. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Sixers ball. Pistons substitution.
1:44 left to play in the first quarter. Walker attacking. Pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Now here's Graham. Now Cousins. The kick out to Graham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Oh, nice D from Walker. The Sixers leading. Gallinari with a screen. McGee in the post. And Devontae Graham is going to pick up the foul.
Devontae Graham.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Bay right side. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
The drive-by man. Right wing. Here's Baisley. And he slams it in one-handed.
The assist.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And here's Graham. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. 17 seconds left to play in the first. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kemba Walker. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Graham on the attack. Pass to Baisley. To the wing on the left. Shoots over Gallinari. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied up. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Now here's Graham. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Here's Martin. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Graham on the attack. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Cousins.
DeMarcus
An easy
Cousins.
2 on the layup. Cousins has gotten his first bucket of the night.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Darius Baisley.
Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And Darius Baisley with an interesting path to the NBA. He skipped college in 2019, did his own private workouts to prepare for the league.
Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Back to Graham. There's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Graham's got 5 now. And you know, Graham, with Baisley's path to the league, initially wanted to go to the G League, but backed out of that.
Yeah, a lot of twists and turns on his journey. More and more players now bypass college. Baisley took a risk, and it seems to have paid off for him.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Pistons substitution.
Brown with it. Picked up by James. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
The Pistons leading. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Adebayo in the post. And finished off by Adebayo.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
Back to Brown. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Portis with the steal.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, there's an annual survey of NBA executives. Going into last season, the Pistons were selected for worst offseason. But with the promise of their young players, guys, some optimism that the rebuild in the Motor City is off to a strong start.
Physical, defensive-minded, Allie. That's Detroit basketball, isn't it?
What a sudden drive by LeBron. The defense doesn't get any chance to react.
And the jam by Brown.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Detroit.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Now here's Brown. He's got 5. And that'll be Philadelphia's ball as it goes out of bounds. Sixers able to keep the possession. Inside. Bay.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Brown. Clock is at 3. Well, at the wing position, Grant, you were one of the league's best passers. Which wing players stand out to you in that category now?
You know what? I mean, it may sound arrogant of me to say this, but LeBron, Luka Doncic, guys like that who really read the floor, they understand and can pick apart defenses at any position. Those two are ones that stick out the most.
And Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
Harris outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Conley. .119 left to play in the first half of basketball. Takes him. And it's James with the jam.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
Here's Harris. And he lays it up and in. Harris has got 5 points in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
James outside. Going inside. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Who's won a T-shirt?
So both teams making some changes here. The Sixers trailing. Walker attacking. And the bucket is good. Walker's gotten his second bucket of the game. Detroit with the ball. Following this game, they host the Magic. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Here's Cousins. It's hauled in by Fall.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Here's Harris. The three, Covington. Rebounded by Cousins. Graham with it. Fires for three. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Cousins has got 6 here in the quarter. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Pistons ahead, up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. To the inside. Cousins comes with the double team. The three, Covington. On target from range. Covington's got 6 points.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
This for the tie. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Philadelphia foul.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland.
Second personal foul.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Outside Grant. Shot clock at 5.
The defensive versatility Covington provides is huge. He's able to guard multiple positions with his length and speed.
Down low. Here's Fall. Off the left rim and out. And here's Detroit. Pass to Cousins. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his third foul so far. And the 76ers making a change here.
Coming up to the floor.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway.
Junior.
Cousins down low. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Personal foul.
We've watched Cousins for a while. I love the way he plays with emotion, but it has to be under control.
Now here's Garland. 7 points in the game. Misses from short range. To the wing, right side. Here's Baisley. Here's Cousins. He shoots again. And he sinks the layup. Now it's a 5-point Pistons lead.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
When he first came into the NBA, Grant, Darius Garland was a little bit of a mystery. He only played 5 games in college because of an injury, but it didn't stop the Cavs from taking him with the 5th pick overall in 2019.
And that's how obvious his talent was. It was clear his offensive skill set could translate to the NBA. And when you've got a guy who can shoot over the defense or can get into the lane and finish, you can't pass him up, no matter how many games he played in college.
And so here is Philadelphia. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Clock at 6. Here's Garland. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Garland's got 12 points in the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
There. The foul will go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons. That'll be a Pistons timeout. Substitution on the court.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Right side, Graham. Clock at 4. Here's Cousins. Great D that time from McGee. And it's Garland on the drive. Deflected. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Graham. Three-pointer. And again, the Pistons missing.
It's amazing. All night, he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
And he gets that one. Graham's got his third basket on the night right there.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Once again, give it up for your sixth, sir.
Close game here in Philadelphia. Pass to Gallinari. Now here's Brown. Driving to the basket.
2 minutes.
And the layup falls. Brown's got 7.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Back to James. .143 left in the third quarter. Here's Adebayo.
This is where Bam goes to work, which in turn draws the D's attention.
Personal foul.
Free throws good, Adebayo. And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
That's his first personal foul.
And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
Now, here is James. 13 points in the game. Pass to Adebayo. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Adebayo's got his second basket.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Going all the way to the rack. Good chance here for DiVincenzo. Gets it to go from the corner.
The assist goes.
Give him 8.
LeBron James.
Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And the other thing, defensively, a great job of closing out on shots, getting a hand up, and even sending some shots back.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Walker attacking. Left side, Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. James can't get it to go. So it's Philadelphia now. They host the Hawks after this one, and that'll be their second of 4 total games at home.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
The kick out to Conley. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Conley's got 6.
This is what you get from a vet looking to recapture the momentum for his team with the answered 3.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for Philadelphia. His fingerprints were all over that court.
It's the fourth quarter.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Pistons trailing. James outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
And the shot is good by Garland.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
James with the ball. He's picked up by Garland. DiVincenzo on the wing. Pass to Conley. 6 to shoot. James outside. That shot no good. Garland with the defensive effort. Deflects the pass.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by DiVincenzo.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside, DiVincenzo. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
3-point.
The awareness of LeBron knows where everyone is on the floor at all times.
Out to Harris. Here's Fall. Oh, sweet move. And he lays it up and in. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Taco Fall. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
James outside. Outside. DiVincenzo. Back to James. And slam dunk by James.
The defense has no answer for LeBron, allowing him to really run things on offense.
The drive by Garland. And he goes in for the dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Brown. Into the lane. And the jam by Brown.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
And then Portis with the dunk.
Great leadership by LeBron James. What a pass. He's telling everyone, be aggressive, trust one another, make plays for each other.
Yep, that one's good.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
To take the lead. And the Pistons, another three.
And they've been relying on his three-point stroke all game. And he doesn't let them down when it matters most.
He's been huge from deep. That's where he's done most of his damage. And if they need another three, he'll be the guy.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Philadelphia.
One thing that stood out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
They've also worked very hard to get the ball inside and have been able to get and hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
It's stolen by James. He takes it in. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo.
Assisted by
James has got 19.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And James throws it down.
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
To the paint. Here's McGee. Out to Garland. Sinks the tray. And he's got 28 now.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
The three, James.
LeBron
Pure from three-point range.
That deflates the crowd in an instant. Way to take back the momentum.
Here's Garland. Got a piece of it. James with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. 1:24 left in the fourth. James attacking. And it's James with the jam.
Rising up with force once LeBron takes flight. Just get out of his way.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Here's James. And he buries it.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Pass to McGee. Back to Brown. And it's good. And that one brings them within one.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Here's James. Money.
Just so reliable around the rim, guys. And that bucket gives them a solid cushion here late.
Yes!
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to McGee. Oh, he nails it!
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
Here's James. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. On Robert Covington. That free throw good from James.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed. And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
For the win. Oh, couldn't take it, and we're going to overtime. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Now James. Pass to Adebayo. James outside. James double teamed. Poke loose. DiVincenzo with it. 5 to shoot. Here's Portis. Yep, that one goes.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The drive by Garland. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Garland's got 30 points.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
And it's James with the jam.
Everybody knows that he is a relentless finisher around the rim.
Out to the wing. Gallinari with it. He's picked up by Conley. To the middle. Here's Garland. And the shot's good. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
So much riding on that possession. Just a huge shot. What determination on that play.
Pass to DiVincenzo. From the elbow. Out to James. Driving inside. Ooh, McGee with the block. And they're able to recover. Tries yet again. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. James has got 37.
Effective in that mid-range area. LeBron can just rise above you and knock it down.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 2. 1:22 left to play in overtime.
Substitution for your 76ers. Taco Fall. Tobias Harris.
And here's Brown. And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it.
Oh, my goodness, he's kicking himself. You know, that's a critical time to commit a turnover. No telling how the error will ultimately play out.
Outside Conley. 4-3. The shot's good on the assist by James. And now it's a 5-point Detroit lead. Harris outside. The 3. Doesn't go for him. And it's Detroit the other way. Here's DiVincenzo. And the Pistons, another 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Adebayo, a good look.
Van Adebayo.
And there's another one for the Pistons.
LeBron James.